Welcome back to Scoop City on a Thursday. James Palmer with you. We have a special guest now. Bucs wide receiver Sterling Shepard joins us. Sterling, we'll get to NFL talk, but it's Red River Rivalry here. It's hard for me to even say, but you are OU through and through. Dad played there. Uncles played there. Mom went there. Sisters went there. You grew up at the facility, essentially. Is it bother you that there's nobody that went to Texas on your roster that you can mess with this week?
You know what? It does make me a bit upset. I'm sorry I can't get any bets going, but I have buddies around the league that call me and try to make a bet here and there. So I'll get it that way. But yeah, I like to bug people on the teams. But me and Baker team up on them, so you know how that goes.
That's what I would figure. I mean, and this is a wild game every year. You've played it. Obviously, something strange happens. Is there a fear with you and Baker? And I'm curious if you're going to watch the game together on Saturday. But there's a fear that, like, Arch Manning breaks out of this little funk he's in, and it happens in this game. I hate to say it, but strange things happen in this game all the time.
You are right about that. And you can never go to sleep on them. I mean, that's the thing. That's what makes the beauty of the game, because every year, no matter what, they're going to give us their best shot, and we're going to give them ours. So hopefully he doesn't come out of that little funk that he's in, and we can pull away with the win. But yeah, Baker and I we usually just go up to our rooms and watch the game, and then we'll come back down for meetings and start talking about it. And if it's still on, we'll watch it down in the meeting room.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. You are 5-0, so 6 in the country. I like it. You mentioned these meetings. What is the meeting room of your wide receiver group like? I'm looking at the talent that you guys have in this room, and you've been in this league for a long time. Can you kind of just describe it to people about maybe the conversations that go on in there? Because this is as talented as a position group I think there is maybe in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so good for us because we have a healthy mix of younger guys and then experienced older guys. And I feel like that helps the younger guys a lot. And we have younger guys that don't act like younger guys either. Like Emeka is way beyond his years. He prepares like no other. There's not too much that you have to say to him. But it is good to just pick his brain and see what he's thinking on certain things. And if he needs any help anywhere, we got 3 guys that can help him out with that. But it's definitely one of the best rooms that I've been in myself personally. And it's a lot of fun, man. We have a lot of fun in there.
Yeah, and we still haven't even seen everybody healthy together yet, and you're still putting up these points. I mean, I'm excited to see everybody get on the field at the same time. It's going to be wild. You mentioned Emeka, and you mentioned his preparation. I remember going to his pro day and covering it there, and everything that he's made up of in terms of how polished he is coming into this league. You were a rookie coming into a room with some vets, and so I guess my question is, are his questions just different? You know what I'm saying? All rookies ask questions, but because he's so polished, what are his questions like?
No, his questions are so complex sometimes. Even us older guys will look at each other like, man, that is a really good question. And coaches even looking like sometimes like, you know what? I don't have that right now, but I can get that answer for you. You know what I mean? Coach B-Mac, he answers most questions, but it's sometimes Mecca will ask one that's a really good one. But he even had one today. Everybody was looking like, there we go again.
What was it? Can you say?
He was talking about some coverage, and I don't want to give too much away, but it was a pretty good question, man. That's all I'll say about it.
Yeah, it's cool. I mentioned guys getting back healthy. I think he has a special trait to where he was like the guy. Jeremiah Smith comes in. He's cool playing complement to Jeremiah at Ohio State. It's exciting to see when everybody gets healthy how he can even move around and adapt within the way you guys play offensive football. And with that said, you're creating explosive plays as a unit. And in a league right now that is just so steadfast on making sure those plays don't happen, right? With the way coverages are. Yeah. How are you guys able to do this right now and create explosive plays when that's the number one thing teams are trying to stop?
Yeah, I think it starts with the run game and up front. If we can get that run game going, then we can start hitting some of those big shots. And, that's something that we just practice continuously. Like we're always practicing those deep shots because we understand the importance of explosive plays. You know, we give ourselves a pretty good percentage chance to win the game if we're hitting those big long ones. So that's something that we rep all the time. And it's been great to see it just show up on game day. So we got to keep doing that.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. You guys find ways to get open, and you have a quarterback that is not scared to unleash it, man, by any stretch and rip it downfield. I want to talk about end of game. I mean, you guys have been unbelievable. I think you've been trailing in the last minute of four wins now. Can you compare Baker Mayfield in these final drives now compared to the Baker Mayfield 2015 college? Is it the same guy? Is he different? What is he like in these huddles? Because you guys put up a lot of points at OU too.
Yeah, I've been getting that question a lot over the past few weeks. And there is nothing different with the Baker Mayfield in college versus now.
In that situation?
In this situation, especially, like he lives for situations like this. And, whenever you have a quarterback and a leader like that, it's going to spill off to everybody else. So literally, I've been in a lot of huddles, and I have so much confidence in this group of men in a situation like that. And I think it's just great that we're being put in that position early on in the season so we can be battle tested when meaningful football starts to happen. And, we've done it before, and nobody bats an eye whenever we get in that situation. It's just like, okay, let's hone in, do our jobs, and take it one play at a time. And that's what we do.
Yeah, and your locker room has the identity of your quarterback. You bring a lot of energy. I'm assuming the locker room is just insane after a lot of these wins. I think you're controlling the music, if I heard correctly, right? Yeah. Okay. So, and I know Bowles for a long time. Do we get a Todd Bowles that's bringing some energy in there? Because you have a very even-keeled coach most times. Is he in there with you guys?
He doesn't get in there too much. It's been one game this season where he got in there and he kind of let it loose. But Coach Bowles, he's pretty calm, cool, and collected, and he's like on to the next one pretty quick. So we'll get him in there sometimes. Sometimes I have to push him around a bit and get him going. But he's pretty calm, cool.
Okay. Well, listen, it's fine to have coach that way in the locker room that way, right? It works. It works for you guys. What Baker did this past week with 379 on 29 of 33. I went back and looked at a game that you two played together against Kansas. Do you remember this? He went 27 of 32 for 382, 4 touchdowns. You had 11 for 183. Against Kansas?
How many tugs did I have? Did I have 2 that game?
You only had 1 though of his 4.
It was supposed to be 2 though, because they said my shin was down on 1. But I remember which game you talk about.
So what you saw against Seattle is nothing new to you in terms of being able to go out and play that way. Is he in the MVP conversation?
You know what? I think so. I think his play speaks for itself. And, he's a guy that's going to bring a lot of energy. He's a guy that is going to play every single play like it's his last play. And that's what we've been seeing over the beginning of the season. And I think if he keeps it up, you dang right, he's in that conversation. Yeah.
Another MVP from another sport brought Baker up the other day. I don't know if you heard AI. talking about Baker, just saying, and I see the similarity, don't you, in the way that they play?
Yeah. I mean, Baker has some sneaky juke moves. People don't really see him as a runner like that, but when he gets out there, man, he's breaking people off. Yeah. And I try to tell him all the time, I'm like, man, when he tucks that ball, he means business. Yeah, and he will run through you too. I've been telling him he needs to slide a bit more, but he don't listen.
No, he does. By the way, go back and watch Allen Iverson football highlight films from high school. They're insane. One game at safety, he had 7 interceptions. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah. One game. Yeah, he won High School Player of the Year in Virginia for football.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go Google that app when we're done. I got 2 more for you, Sterling. I love this chat, man. You spent some time with Daniel Jones. Your offensive coordinator spent some time with Daniel Jones at Duke. He's in the NFC. He's in the AFC. So we can kind of talk about. Are you both? Have you had a conversation about kind of what you're seeing from your old quarterback and maybe some excitement for the way he's turned his career around right now?
Yeah, man, I've talked to him a bunch. Like, that's one of my best buddies. We go on golfing trips every off season and stuff. So I've gotten to talk to him a bunch, but I'm just so happy to see him be able to blossom the way that he has. And I was telling him after last season, I was like, man, you're going to have like a Sam Darnold type situation. And he's doing it. But I've been so happy to see it. And I've always said, like, you give Daniel time back there, he'll carve you up, man. He's got an arm on him. And just to see that coming to light for him has been great to see, and just so happy for him.
Yeah, it's fun to watch that offense play, man. They're so balanced. They're so efficient. They got stuff everywhere. You guys do too. Before we go, how much fun are you having? Like, you thought maybe 2 years ago it was possibly over. What is this like, this early season journey in this Bucs team for you personally? How much fun is this?
Man, it's so much fun, and like I thank God every day for it. I've been extremely blessed, and especially like you said, being in that position where it's like, do I hang this thing up after leaving New York, and then getting that call from Baker and just seeing how everything has done a complete 180. Even just like the beginning parts of being here and having to go to practice squad, which was different for me.
For
just
sure.
to see where I am now, it's like it's such a blessing, man. And I'm having a lot of fun. Like, it brought that joy back for me. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I wouldn't want to play with any other quarterback. That's my guy. So it's been a blessing, like I said.
That's awesome. I can picture him rubbing it in, by the way. You catching that touchdown last week in the locker room. Hey, you're pretty happy you picked up the phone, huh? Pretty happy you picked up the phone. You came here and took my call.
That man talks nonstop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm glad you picked up the phone. I'm glad you took the call. I'm glad the Bucs signed you, and it's been fun to watch all of you guys play, man. Good luck. Stay healthy. Huge one against the Niners, so enjoy it. It'll probably come down to the last possession, like it has every single week.
I hope we get
for your well-being, right? For your mental health. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, Sterling, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.